What is up, everybody? We're playing King is Watching. We're jumping back into this thing. I have some stuff to spend, so we should see what we can buy with that. Not much. Not much at this point in time can we buy with the things that we have. 55. Oh, I really want that. 3 extra spell slots because we're going to be playing King Spellus today. I like the gif for this guy, the accountant. He's a vibe. 100 denarii at the start of the run. Honestly, I would say that it sounds lame because it's a one-time thing, but you could really stack yourself up early, and I do think that stacking yourself early is a good way to play the game. Or more options at the research table could be really cool. You know, if you switch it from general production to advanced production, or maybe you could get what am I thinking of? You could get the barracks, maybe. Who knows? And then I really want that advisor slot at the end, but that's going to take 55, 75, 100, and 100 in a crystal more. So many more playthroughs in order to get the last advisor slot. I can't believe it. So it looks like we're almost done, but it's kind of like MMOs, right? Where it's like levels 1 through 98 is just as much experience as you need to get to level 99 or 100. Alrighty, King Spellus, let's go into the, excuse me. Let's go into the graveyard here. I thought that was a way that I could look at the graveyard and get like a little like picture of it. How did I do that last time? Wasn't there a button for that? There was a button for that. How do I do that? Was it the gallery I'm thinking of? Is there a graveyard picture somewhere? Like there was a way to click on this picture from the last one. It was like preview the place. I don't see that button anymore. Maybe they took it off because it was confusing. King Spellus. What are we going to do with King Spellus? We're going to be using Ether. Speeds up spell production by 20%. So we're going to be trying to crank out as many spells as possible. We have Mushroom King. Temporarily summon Mushroom Knights for 50 crystals. So we're going to be rolling in the crystals. We're going to be starting with 2 Musketeers at the beginning. Amber, I really think that once again, a good early start is good. 10 extra denarii per wave from Flunky, and then troops are produced 20% faster and production speed increased by 20%. 20% cheaper, rather. We have our abilities here. One of them is to gain a simple spell every 150 seconds for 25 water. We have every 170 seconds for 20 oil to get a powerful spell. So we're going to be trying to get oil here at some point in time. And then self-improvement. We gain 1 crystal over time. I can improve that by 1 more crystal every time I use this upgrade thing, and I think it's only for gold. So it's another way to spend our gold. And then if we cast 30 spells, we get 80 of every resource. If we have 25 units in the battlefield, we can get plus 50% magic power. And then 100 spells, we can summon 12 fire mages, 1 time. This guy, what does he do? He passively generates 1 crystal every 3 seconds. And the morale increases my spell damage by 2.5% per morale. So it's a wacky one. I don't know how well we're gonna do. Do we want to do level 3 threat level in the graveyard and just push our limits here? Kinda. I kinda do. I kinda want to see if we can beat the next level that we have to beat. Touch my balls and reveal your fate. Sir Mortifax, the Scholarly Slaughterer. We've already fought this guy. I don't really remember what he does, but at the start of each wave, an icy meteor will fall on your army. Troops caught in the blast will become frozen. You receive a special building that generates defrosting spells. What the frick? That sounds awful. That sounds awful. Madmen and bricks. Bunch of wood and wheat. Wood, wheat, and 3 sheepies as our starter bonus. The Madmen are pretty good. Are we gonna need bricks? We're gonna need bricks for the next level gaze upgrade. We're gonna need wood and wheat immediately. And then we get morale for the sheepies. I'm gonna go madmen here. Let's do it. Oh, that's right, we have graveyards to dig up. I forgot about that. How do we defrost our people? Pyre creates a spell that defrosts your troops. So they like permanently frost it up then? That's awful. That is honestly awful. Our big thing here as King Spellus is spell power. we're going to be trying to get as many spells as possible, and we're going to be using those spells to kill all of our enemies. So let's move the water off and go tree, wheat field. First things first, I think we probably want to get this broader gaze. Very important. And we want to upgrade our self-improvement to get more crystals. What are we going to do with those crystals? Well, the crystals are required for the magic school to generate spells. And there's some units that will take crystals. But this 1x2 gaze is obviously horrible. You can see the gaze upgrades down here. The first one's pretty cheap though, so we're gonna try to get there. And then we want to get some rune scouts so we can start digging up these dig sites pretty quickly. Probably move that out. What is this? It gives me wood. I could have gone for that instead. And then put the market there. I don't hate that. I'm gonna go at speed 2, so risky. Hang on a second. My camera at home just keeps telling me about motion that it sees, and I just have to, for my own sake, make sure no one's breaking into my house. Yeah, it's just the light. The light is dancing. I want to get to maybe the third gaze before the first boss. Start selling some of that wheat. We need some gold. Good to come back right to the first game. Oh, that's right, the frozen thing already. Gosh, that is so bad. Do they ever thaw on their own? Militia, 100%. Big well is not bad, because we are going to need water for spells. But I'm going to go iron mine here, and then prophecy. Denari.
Snooping spies, or merely
Production.
a trick of the light.
Snooping spies, merely a trick of the light. Where's that from? Denari. That's a lot of Denari so far. Advanced production sounds really nice to have early, but so is this guy. So like we're gonna be loading ourselves up. We might die. Receive. Let's hear. A farmer's beloved talking pumpkin has vanished without a trace. Its cheerful grain is nowhere to be found. In protest, the devastated farmer refuses to work and has somehow inspired the entire mob of farmers to join his strike. Their logic is simple yet alarming. No pumpkin means no wheat means no bread, and no bread means entire kingdom filled with increasingly cranky peasants, your mage sighs in exasperation, mumbling about the absurdity of relying on produce for kingdom stability. Yet your advisors look at you anxiously, pleading silently for a swift action to avoid you becoming known as the ruler of a pumpkinless, breadless, joyless kingdom. Trick of the light is darkest dungeon. Trying to figure my shit out. What happened? Maidenless, yeah, maidenless too. Receive these diggers, yeah. I like the grave diggers here so that we can start digging things up. I also like the idea of getting a pumpkin buddy and surviving these really difficult waves that are coming up. Wheatfield sounds nice, but this could give me a good head start since I'm not really going to be able to get the building for these guys. Let's force the farmers back to work. You quickly restore order by sending your guards to firmly break up the strike. Work resumes immediately, but disgruntled peasants start whispering darkly about tyranny against pumpkins, and your popularity slightly sours. On the bright side, your bread supply is safe for now. All right, so these guys can start digging. I wonder if they're going to be hit by the icicles as well. Oh, so he does thaw. Okay, thank goodness. It's bad, right? It's bad that for that wave we don't get to have one of our units, but gotta get that water so we can get our simple spells. We need as many of those as possible. While it's safe, you actually should be out and about digging up there, please. And honestly, I think I might need a peasant's hut. Might I need a peasant's hut this early? I could see if I can get a militia camp, but that's 120 wood. That's so much wood. Because we have a bunch of tough waves coming up. Here we go. There we go. We can get some mushroom knights. That's bad. Oh, you son of a bitch! How much? How much for the pyre? That's too much, but here you go, you dick. Okay, they already thought out. Pyre. Places a pyre that defrosts your frozen troops. What a dick move, man. Did we get an iron mine already? We totally did. If we want to go... I think mushroom knights might need grapes. I think bees need grapes. Gaze upgrade. I gotta get my gaze upgrade for sure. Make metal. Make flour. Or make cabinets for Denari. I'm gonna go with the forge for metal here. Very early to get that. I don't really need to use that immediately, but send my diggers to go up front again. And at this point in time, I am looking at getting this militia where we need more gold now. I honestly should get the gaze upgrade first. I think we're gonna be fine with what we got. I got a defrost spell, so let's bank on that and get a little bit more gold for the gaze upgrade. We need more. 2x1 is just not. It's not. No. I can't do that. I forgot about my diggers out there! No, I can't remake those! I got distracted and they're all dead. They're all dead, chat. They would have gotten hit by, even if I pulled them back, they would have gotten hit by the ice, sounds like. But oil, yep, we need the oil for sure. Be a while for us to be able to build that. I need 100 ore and 50 metal for that. But once we start pumping out oil, we can start getting these powerful spells. And I need that kind of thing. Can we get the militia camp next? What do we need for those guys? We need wheat and wood. Black unicorns with crystals? Or with oil, yeah. Short on water again. Alright, thaw. Not being able to thaw everybody sucks. Militia camp capacity or market production rate. If we start selling wheat faster than we make wheat, that is a problem for me. So I do like this imbalance right now where we are technically getting a little bit more wheat than gold. So I think the market upgrade's a more later thing. I'm gonna go capacity of my militia. And then maybe even self-improvement next. We need more of this stuff, clay, in order to get our next gaze upgrade. We're not even that far away from that. 100 gold, 80 wheat, and 80 clay. So if I just like bump this over and go like that, we'll be getting gold, and then a little bit of clay from this. That'll be enough from the rocks. It's a curse tile though, so that sucks. And you know what? A little bit more water, and we got our rune scouts. I want those guys too. Got some Mushroom King for crystals that we have. Oh, I can do the self-improvement? Let's do it. So we get more crystals over time. And then I want both of my rune scouts out, correct? Our army's looking really, really good. Really saucy here for this early. Oh, I didn't have a stupid spell to defrost. It's not a very big army, though. A couple zombies. Get one of those. That'll be helpful for us casting spells, technically. We'll be casting more spells that way. Oh, Mega Militia. Big dude after recruiting 4. I like that. Magic School gives us a choice of spells, is also really good. Permanent morale for sacrificing Black Sheep. Gold Mine. We already have a forge. I need a Crystal Mine. I need a Gold Mine. I'm going to say... First King's ability cooldown. And that's it. And some metal. Okay, we get like a lot of pyres. Like, it takes us seconds to make those spells. So I wonder if we could just honestly just spam pyre spells in order to get this out of thin air and Order of Fire upgrades. Maybe. I need more water here for my, like that. Dr. McCoy, thank you for the follow. Probably more militia. We're looking at Wheatfield, Big Well, 250 wine right now for a morale boost. Morale is used for spell damage, and we'll be constantly drinking it in order to get that spell damage, and it just will be kind of wasted right now. We'll run out of wine by the time it matters. Temporary crossbowman, we'll do that. Basic construction. All right, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, so we're just gonna load up on all this bullshit and see if we can handle it. Advanced production. Oh, that's gonna be a heckin' wave right there. Basic production, basic production. A little bit more of that resources. I don't think we can handle even more, but we're gonna do it anyways because YOLO. A strange disturbance has interrupted your king's peaceful nights. An undead band named Bon Jovi and the Crypt Kickers has taken up residency in the local graveyard, armed with instruments mysteriously salvaged from crypts. These skeletal musicians have turned solemn grave sites into venues for loud midnight concerts, waking villagers with eerie yet undeniably catchy tunes. Bon Jovi. John Bon Jovi. The villagers are torn between outrage at the disrupted sleep and fascination with these surprisingly talented skeletons. Your mage suggests you ought to capture those skeletons and bring them to him for examination. 100 gold. Production rate by 3%. To destroy the band or capture the band and get 2 big bone boys. These are all great options. 3% for the rest of the game is kind of a big deal. Embrace, we dance tonight. I might go gold just for early upgrades. Let's embrace the band. The music echoes joyfully throughout your kingdom. One entrepreneurial nobleman points out that skeletons look too similar and designs fancy outfits to tell them apart. Calling the process labeling, he quickly trademarks their music and imposes a special undead entertainment tax on the locals. You graciously allow this venture following the delivery of a generous, purely voluntary royal gift of 100 gold. All right. I don't have much for you, lady. I got nothing here. I don't want to look and tease myself. But this, though, town denarii, that's worth getting whenever you can. All right. What now? What are we doing? Where are we? We want to get a little bit more wheat for our gaze upgrade. Wood. We want to make sure we have enough water in order to get this spell. Blade fall, we like it. Our diggers are digging. You should dig that one, no? Next. Probably should get out my second Rune Scouts. I should get another military camp. Tile Enchanter. I can make this cursed tile go away. That would be pretty smart. Let's get our gaze upgrade right now. It's a weird ass shape. I need like an alarm to go off to remind me to bring my Rune Scouts back in. Getting a magic school out wouldn't be a bad idea, so we can start cranking out spells. We have 112% extra spell damage currently. Putting chemicals in the water to earn the frickin' frog's gaze. Let's see here. What's next? 100 clay. That's going to be a sticky point for me because we don't have clay generation. We don't have a clay mine. But we can get 25, 25, and 25. That's 75 extra clay. We'll be close. And then we need 300 crystals, which we get passively, and 300 gold. 200 gold for self-improvement, level 2. Oh, shit. Immortality. You can't die. Fight! Fight! Oh, they got frozen, too. Should I weakness them? Should I turn them to sheep? Try to save their lives? I lost one already. I lost both. They're just dead. He just keeled over. He was like, nah, I'm out. Peace. Clay mine. And another clay mine. Sorry for party rocking. I want to get the upgrade that allows us, it's like a 50% chance that summoned people will be resummoned. That's a really good one for these Mushroom King guys, for these Rune Scouts, and for our temporary crossbowmen every wave. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. It's looking at me funny. Wrong spell. Let's do that one. There's so many enemies we're fighting. Blind them. These mushroom guys are going to be carrying us for some time now. Rune Scouts. More Rune Scouts. Absolutely. And we're getting so much stuff early, too. Tree. Wheat fields. Get the basics. I probably should have gotten ore, but middle. All right, back to the front lines. That was wood. Get on another military camp. I don't think I really even need it right now. What's next? Unit limit. Nothing pressing currently. No boss coming up this next wave. We should be focusing on... I gotta pick something. I gotta pick something. Maybe getting ore for our fuel pump so we can start cranking out powerful spells. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm on board. Oh, did we get all of our Rune Scouts out? Sure did. What is this Halloween map? This is the next map. I hope they add like 13 more maps onto this game. This is the graveyard. Very spooky. Oh, look at that, though. There's a building upgrade there. When does the lady come? Cemetery Trader in 3 waves. Dig, guys, dig! Like your life depends on it. Or should get another one of those. sooner rather than later. Weakness the zombies. Yeah, we're losing people. This isn't really where I want this rune scout thing to be. What else could I put there? Probably water. We need more water. Oh my god, they just wiped. They just wiped my knights. Uh-oh. If we lose our musketeer, we're gonna be in dire straits here. Crossbowmen are only temporary. The shaman are healing them. Maybe that was the issue. Yikes, dude. Chain lightning's pretty good. Advanced production. Another market, a mill, a furniture store. Honestly, I'm gonna take a reroll on this one. Well, I don't need any of that. I'm gonna recycle it. Metal. Go get that. You need to get that now. Now's the time. Do it now. And we just lost something. I think it was just one of these little rubble pieces. I have 7 defrost spells. I wonder if they go away once we fight the boss. Like, I need to use them now. It's possible. We got our fuel pump ready to go. I might bump out the iron mine for the fuel pump. It's costing water and wood to make oil. It's actually not bad. Then I'm gonna get some of those guys out. I hope that they finish digging that up before the wave gets here, guys. Go, 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 go. Nice. Upgrade to the, it's only the market. That's it. That's the only thing I have to upgrade right now? You're shitting me. 5 extra morale. That's my least favorite upgrade. Oh, it's only one option because you dig it up. You get one. I forgot. It's not like you get a choice of all of them. Epic spell, incineration. Do I need to incinerate this guy? Nah, he seems fine. Maybe not, I don't know. My musketeer will take him out. He's fine. We got him. Excuse me. Troops fall in battle, dreadful creature arises. Man, I really need that ability to re-summon summoned units. Champion units stun. 3 crystals when you kill an enemy. I don't hate the crystal mask, but we probably don't need crystals. Let's see here. Increase militia HP. I'm gonna say yes to that. Since our militia is kind of a big deal right now. We have a gold mine, a clay mine, archery, stables, assassin temple, wheel of fortune. I'm gonna go indescribable figurine. We're gonna get that weird guy. We're going pretty heavy in on the summoned characters. And I'm thinking maybe getting this broader gaze next. Our gaze are pretty narrow right now. Oh, don't you even get my diggers. Who are almost dead anyways. Militia. Militia me. How many iron mines do we have? 0. Sawmill. Chain lightning. Central cell in the castle now works without watching. Yes. Denari. Oh, these guys are scary though. Moon faces. It's gonna be quite the battle. Clay thing. I think they're slow. I think the big guy's slow too though, unfortunately. They're gonna stack. I like this advanced production. I don't think we need more to fight than that. Your Majesty, do you recall that delightful little experiment aiming to instantly reanimate fallen soldiers, promising an endless supply of evergreen reinforcements? Well, it worked, perhaps a little too well. It seems the spell wasn't particularly selective. It now eagerly summons all corpses buried beneath your kingdom's soil, including enemy troops, assorted skeletons, and at least 3 thoroughly bewildered bards from the 3rd dynasty. The loyal graveyard keeper is bravely fending off these restless undead for now, but even he cannot hold them forever. Your advisor urgently await your wisdom. This is the man smacking a crab meme. I don't know that meme. Remove the spell and burn all related notes. Receive 30 denarii. Send guards to help sort out the undead. Receive kingdom infrastructure. Or go with it. Free troops are free troops. Hopefully they don't revolt against us. Choose reward spell. Man smacking crab meme. I'm looking it up. I don't know this one. I don't know this meme. What is this? Infrastructure seems best. It's a little early for infrastructure. Some of the infrastructure stuff is very late game. So I'm thinking denarii here. I like the spell choice, but we have enough. I think I'm gonna go 30 denarii so that we can get what we need the next time we get to the trader. Speaking of, cemetery trader. We got units. We got the crypts, recruits mummies. We got produces relics, forge efficiency, gold mine, chance to receive extra gold. I'm gonna go gold mine, extra gold, and town denarii. Kind of lame, but is what it is. And then I said I wanted to go for next gaze, which is going to be a lot of clay and gold. I was thinking about removing all of this debris up here. Bunch of supplies there. We can upgrade self-improvement to get more crystals over time. I'm gonna save the gold this time. We'll get it next. And then 2 times the ability to get powerful spells. I'm gonna move that away. Instead put clay mine there. Incineration, I think. I can wait for them to get lined up. Good damage. I'm gonna call it there. We'll handle them. We got them. Stock up on trees and wheat fields. Execution ground. Get denarii for executing my grunts. Who are my grunts? I think we would actually end up executing... Okay. Rune Scouts are nothing. Cronenberg Juniors are grunts. And that would be it. No, that's not worth it. Tesla Tower for oil. We can hit people with lightning. Or Brick Factory to repair the wall. We'll go with the Tesla Tower. I don't mind. I think we're going to use it at all. For a while. I'm gonna sell my peasants' huts for denarii as well. Do we need more militia camps at the moment? Not even, man. Not even. One thing at a time, huts. Get that. Get the broader gaze. Low on wheat fields, but I do have a basic construction that will probably be wheat. And my rune scouts are just about to be killed as well. Powerful spell, another incineration. Nice. More mushroom dudes. You can get unit limit as well. Broader gaze, there we go. Chain lightning. Beep, 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 beep. Gold mine, big well, clay mine, gold mine, wheat field. We only have 6 units out? Is that true? Did they change it such that these temporary warriors no longer count towards your unit limit? Bro, that's actually really good if they did that. That's really good if they did that. I'm actually just gonna start throwing out these pyres to just cast spells because we have so many of them. The next upgrade for the gaze is 800 gold, 400 crystals, and 200 clay. I'm not gonna be too concerned about that right now. I might go self-improvement first. Get halfway through that dig, get back. Let's finish off that clay, it's almost done. Sheepies? We could do sheepies. Blade fall. Lightning. Wheatfield. Ja. Hutch, you got an upgrade that makes the middle tile work itself. Don't look at it. Rearrange the map. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. It's kind of a shame because that's where our bonus tiles are. But it's going to work even if we're not looking at it. So we should, like you're saying, we should be focusing on like putting things maybe like right here so we can take advantage of that. We wouldn't be able to take advantage of both of these on the other side of that, but yeah. Maybe we do like that then. We don't really need oil at the moment. Let's just leave that where it is. Put, what do we really need? Wood would be good. We actually do need more clay for the gaze. We need more gold, really. Put a gold mine up there. We have this small gold mine. Let's use that up. And honestly, maybe magic school next. Maybe. For spell generation, I say yes. Health boost. Permanently increase the health of everybody in that radius. You could save that one, but I only have 6 slots. You know, I'm just gonna rip it. And are we gonna need more oil? We are. We're out of oil. These guys look ferocious. This isn't boss. Boss is next. $300 health, 27 damage. It's not that bad, I guess. $175 denarii. We are loaded on the denarii. Do I want to be loaded on militia? I mean, with every single upgrade for the militia, I think it's pretty good. Buildings work 5% faster. Fireworks every 3 waves. These are really good things. Healer mage every time I upgrade my gaze. Sawmill boosts neighboring tiles by 20%. Faster market. I'm gonna go 5% everything. That's amazing. And then fireworks every 3 waves. and see what I got left. I don't mind a wheat field either. They upgraded fireworks duration, 5% sleep, 5% on everything for the rest of the entire game is, you should not sleep on that. You should not sleep on that. Should I go more militia? I think it's hilarious. I'm just gonna militia the shit out of this map. So much militia, and give me that metal. Give me those boys. 3 militias on deck. What was I currently going for? I was gonna go for the magic school. We got that. You don't even need unit limit. I was thinking maybe self-improvement for the gold. And I'm gonna say 20 oil right now is good enough. And we don't have any wood currently, so let's start wooding it up. 5% seems really underwhelming. I think that you get 5% here, 3% there, you know, all these things, and they add up. Over the course of the entire game, I think that it's worth it early, if you get it early. Pre-first boss early. I had so much denarii to spend. All right. That's next level self-improvement, so we're going to be getting 3 crystals every 3 seconds, I think. Boss time. Mortifacts. Scholarly Slaughterer. Anyone remember what he does? I don't. What if I turned these guys into sheep immediately so I don't have to deal with them? Oh, I have to deal with them anyways. It was not very long. Ow. First and foremost. That's not very much damage, is it? We should be, we should have had a stockpile of units is what we should have done. I'm gonna work on that now. I know I'm covering the middle tile up, but I gotta do what I gotta do here. Oh, he froze my units too. What the heck? Yeah, they're gonna be dead before you know it. I might actually bump this guy up. I shouldn't have put it where I put it, but... Oh, we're not making any because I don't have enough wood. I am getting wood. Halfway done. Our dig guys are not doing much, and I don't think they're going to be doing much. Are they getting hit though? They're gonna be getting hit soon. They're gone. Great. Get 80 of every resource. There we go. I cast 30 spells. Did I lose one of my musketeers? Son of a gun. Legendary fireworks. That's not what I need. Weakness on you. I kind of need more wood. What was this? Wood. Legendary fireworks. Start spitting out all my militia that do 7 damage. It's really this guy just carrying the whole team here. I really need more long-range units. And I shouldn't even worry about the dig guys. They're gonna die. They're in the wrong spot. Maybe go dig that. Get out of the way. I could throw a Tesla in there and see if it kills him. Hit him. Use that oil. Zep. Bzzzt. Heal? Heal spell? The musketeer's getting hit there. Son of a gun. That blows. Alright, he's done. Let's get back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. Legendary artifacts. Legendary seal on 3 tiles. Unit HP by 75. Hutz has a Tesla confirmed. That's tough. I don't know. You don't know where they're gonna put the legendary seals. So unit HP might just be the way to go. Legendary fireworks. Goose riders. Riders on the storm. I don't have grapes. I don't want to get grapes. What's the stats of a bear? 290, 43. This is 116. We do have ore. Let's go bear. There's a vineyard if we wanted to get grapes. I guess. Arcane health. Warrior damage. I'm gonna go warrior damage because our warrior damage is pathetic. Although percentage-based improvement is kind of shitty. Burning skull. Doesn't it? Yeah, it does like a shit ton of damage per second. Like these upgrades though. Give me more of these upgrades. Give me this artifact. Absolutely. Advanced production. I have no idea what I'm putting myself up against, by the way. Spells. Spells will provide. Hopefully. Receive 40 relics, but lose 8 permanent morale. This is Lord of the Rings. One does not simply fight through the graveyard. While you're discussing an upcoming raid on an ancient crypt of dark artifacts, your bravest knight suddenly interrupts, dramatically declaring, "One does not simply walk into the graveyard and take the artifacts. Its black gates are guarded by more than just skeletons. There are wraiths that never sleep,
Glad
zombies."
to keep watching you. Did you happen to see the new billiards version of Balatro called Drop Pocket?
Drop pockets. I'll have to look it up. Lord Alucard, thank you so much for the 65 months. That sounds dope, though. I like pool. Billiards. Zombies with a hunger that never fades, and worst of all, poets who recite endless verses detailing their tragic deaths. Your court mage shudders visibly at the last detail, nodding in solemn agreement. Still, the allure of priceless relics means avoiding the dangers is not an option. Your advisors stare at you silently, urging you to make a wise decision, or at least an entertaining one. I don't want to lose 8 permanent morale. We could get 20 relics, though. So this is boldly send your knights to pillage the crypt immediately. We lose morale, but we gain 40 relics. Cleverly disguise your soldiers as undead to slip unnoticed, which is 20 relics. Or raise your own undead to pillage the crypts, and we get this whatever guy. One of them. Scene Bean? I'm gonna go, I'm gonna try the guy. Well, I don't even know what he is. Employing powerful magic, you perform an ambitious ritual to raise your own undead forces. Unfortunately, your chosen corpse are rather vintage, resulting in only brittle skeleton soldiers, while their lightweight bones and unyielding dedication make them decent guards, perfectly for slicing lightly armored foes. They frustratingly lack the muscle needed to carry anything much heavier than a rusty sword, let alone treasure chests. Does that mean he's bad? Because I could have gotten, you know, like 20 is worth an undead bull. I maybe should have just gone for the relics. Chance for extra gold, which each cycle on the wheat field. 20% boost to production of neighboring tiles in the sawmill. Town denarii. Ancient pit for relics. I'm gonna go bull and bone warrior and then a troop training and then call that. Mordane. Sometimes one of your troops will become marked for death and will wander off into the woods to meet their fate, unable to participate in fights. That sucks. Especially if we have like legendary units that get hit. Mordane takes overseeing the undead realm extremely serious, perhaps too seriously. Among wraiths, he's he's regarded as an overbearing bureaucrat, completely with endless paperwork and meticulous midnight soul counts. Any disturbance immediately tops his spectral to-do list. Under different circumstances, Mordain could prove quite helpful against aggressive necromancers, except that your enthusiasm for excavating tombs blatantly violates his policy against disturbing deceased persons. It's nothing personal, just regulation. Now, with his patience exhausted, Mordain has prepared his scythe to enforce a permanent restraining order on your meddling. I don't know if we fought Mordain yet. Arcane damage. We have legendary fireworks. Should pop that soonish. We want to take the militia camp off. So now we have a lot of militia. What are we looking to get here? Druids of the Bear, maybe? Just need some ore. That was our gold mine. We have a bigger gold mine. Just needs wood. For this, we need a lot of gold. We have a deforestation spell. Nice. Oh, we haven't gotten our rune guys out yet. The fact that you have to literally clear space for them in your troop unit limit, and then they take up 0 unit limit when you put them out, is kind of horse shit. Not gonna lie. I don't like that. What else do I need? A little bit more clay. Maybe metal for something? Not yet. Big well for water. We're looking good on water. That seems like a bug or an error. I would agree. It seems unintentional. Little ghost. Start putting in our good stuff, like the sawmill. So let's actually trade spots, iron mine there and sawmill here, because it boosts neighboring tiles. Meteorite, fantastic. 192% extra damage. Turn to sheep. I don't know if that actually changes with that modifier. Do we have oil? We need some oil so we can get more legendary spells too. Put that instead of water. Who needs water when you have oil, right? Oh, we have an iron mine right there. I didn't even see that. We should just move that one in. We can break the rest of the rebel too and get some stuff. Water, ore, clay. I didn't put my dig guys on something, my bad. Last stand, an area that heals friendly units and makes them invincible to damage. So this guy's marked for death now. He's just gonna wander off. Bum, 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 bum. The only, excuse me, only ranged units that we have are the temporary crossbowmen. That is not good. Gold mine production. More fuel pump, more forge, or a fisherman's hut for meat. No, recycle that. And we have 25 units on the battlefield plus 50% magic power. Nice. So 247% modifier on the spells. What was this? What do we need it to be? Gold. So chance for extra gold and increased production speed. That's pretty good. Fireworks. Do we want a bear? We probably want a bear. I thought that was the wood that already broke. No, that was the second ore that we put in there. Just need more gold. Move our market back in, maybe? Can you guys finish that? By the time the army gets here, please. Nice. Run, 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 run. Friendly unit's gonna drop below 1 HP. Nah. We need to do something though for this big wave coming up. Slow zone. I might use immortality here. Flaming skulls hurting us. Building upgrade. Increase Bear Druid's HP by 100%. Production in the wheat field by 30%. I'm gonna go spell production by 25. I need more spells. 5 fireworks upon picking up this artifact. Go. And next up, I'm gonna say wheat field. Okay, bye. Good luck, buddy. I don't know if it stacks. They probably don't stack. Self-improvement. All right, we're getting 4 crystals every 3 seconds, I think. We have 125 oil. I'm going to move the oil out. We need to focus on getting more militia. We get the bear in there. You hear that, Ed? Bears. Probably have militia on deck as well. Sell flour. We have 80 flour. Yeah, probably won't need it. Legendary spell. Plus HP boost for all of y'alls. We're fighting so much stuff. Bump, 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 bump. Hit him with some Tesla. We're crushing it. Tesla Tower upgrade. Chains one more time. Damage dealt by 40% or production of wheat field. I'm gonna go production of wheat field, honestly. Pumpkin Field, Academy of Fire, or Hive. Academy of Fire, we need some ranged units. As I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, down, down. The flames tickled my giblets. Dig up that artifact, please. Bees? The bees can be good, but I don't think I need them right now. We need ranged units. We need damage. We need DPS right now in the field. Speaking of, maybe bear. Maybe. Oh, that's a quick bear. That is a quick bear. Oof, wow. What to put here? We have wood, we have wheat, we have gold. What else? What else do we need right now? We need more gold. We can go more wood. Don't have any more gold though. I could put a vineyard down and just start raking in some grapes. Maybe a big well, get some water. Did we put the bear in? There. Upgrading our max troop limit would be nice. Walk away, fellas. Walk away. What The hell are these guys? Whoa! I don't know what that is. Psycho, 1,000 health, 114 damage per second. That's crazy talk. It's a couple of Jasons, I think. That's a lot. He is shredding up our Mushroom King boys. 140 denarii. Damage dealt by fire mages. Plus. Flying troops boost to attack speed and movement speed. No. Temporary toad when a production building is depleted. The toads are really good. Winery. Epic tile enchant. I love that. I'm gonna go Academy of Fire plus. And oh man, I can't get the toads. I can't afford the toads. No toads from me, but I got what I wanted. So I'm pretty happy with that. I need a magic college right now so I can start getting spells faster or legendary spells. There's a college that requires oil to build. And we got oil. Strawberry cocktail, 7 more morale. Excellent. Good work. When we're full up on spells like this, we probably should just get rid of a spot so we can start making more spells. Rip animal build, no bees, no toads. Oh yes, the story from Mom, the bees and the toads. Stuff is breaking. Alright, put wheat field back. We have a lot of wheat. We're looking good on the wheat. Epic tile enchant. Do that and do this. Epic. So if you do epic spell, it'll actually just give you another one of one that you already have, which is good. But if you're full up, this won't work anymore. The magic school. It'll wait. The bees and the toads, nah, sloths and the bears. Miss ma'am. Chat's just talking about you because they like you. Toads? Not your toes, no, toads. No. She's trying to spin it negatively, chat. More psychos to kill. Not happy about that. Building upgrade. Who are you again? Flaming skulls? Vampire swordsmans? Spells. Spells. Your strongest knight, Sir Grimgar, has recently fallen afoul of a mysterious sorcerer's curse. Having been transformed into solid stone, he continues his knightly duties, pausing only for occasional brooding breaks at the tavern. Drinking ales he can't taste and smoking cigars he can't savor. Recently, however, his condition has led him to ponder troubling philosophical questions. He has been heard scandalously asking aloud, "What if I want to live past 30?" Wow. Is dying for the kingdom actually fun? These seditious statements are rapidly spreading among your troops, threatening to turn your proud and fearless warriors into contemplative, daydreaming goat farmers. Truly, this crisis requires a delicate royal touch. Hire a mage to lift the curse. Permanent morale plus 10. So that would be 25% extra spell damage. Officially declare him a royal statue. Receive hero statue, which gives us troop improvements, I think, for the cost of a lot of wood. Or you order your knights to join him in solidarity, and I get this this guy that gives me a boost to my grunt people that I don't have. Hero statue is not bad, but it's costly. It's like 150 wood per upgrade or something like that. So let's go hire mage to lift the curse. Mage promptly reverses the curse, restoring Sir Grimgar to mortal form. While he's delighted to feel again, the experience only deepens his philosophical doubts. Now your knights constantly debate the meaning of life and death, annoyingly prolonging council meetings, but at least morale is thoughtfully improved. It sounds like morale went down when I read that. Are you sure it went up? Undead Grim Reaper for 60. Yikes. Fuel pump, 20% chance of producing a random extra resource. Attack speed of Tesla Tower. Fuel pump upgrade. Town Denarii. Troop training. We're clearing that lady right out. Troop training is range damage, easy. And what else? What else can we do currently? We have our epic tile thing right there. What else do we need? How many spells? I wish it told me how many spells I have cast already. If there was like a menu for that, that'd be really nice. We need more gold. We just need gold. Maybe a research table. Banish. Big crystals for that. You get the wood, no? Oh, yeah, it was 90 wood, but I mean, to pump out the upgrades would cost a lot more in the long run. Maybe it would have been worth it. I don't know. Who's this guy running down there? Speedy boy. Do the same thing I did last time. Push him back right before they get to me. Necromancer, these guys maybe. Iron mine, tree, clay mine. I was hoping for a gold mine. Tree. One single tree. More fire mages. I am going to need more metal, though. Black unicorn field. I don't have a normal unicorn field. Balloon bomber hanger. Probably could do the balloon bomber. I've never done it before. Hi, hope you're having a wonderful day. What's up, Magic Wolf? Single balloon that cannot be attacked by enemies consumes 5 oil to drop a bomb that damages multiple enemies while on impact. The building must be watched for the balloon to keep attacking. I kind of want to try it. Am I crazy? What if I put it in the middle so it's always watched and the balloon is always attacking? I'm tempted. I'm tempted to do it. What am I going to bump out, though? I'm not even selling any more of that. I'm not even using that. That was just wasted. I'm going to need more oil at some point in time, though. Some point in time soon. So let's maybe pump that oil back up. America style. And there's a little guy with the light sticks. It's funny. Oh, our undead guy's gonna wander off. Oh, that's dope. Can you imagine if they hit me with that stupid spell on my big old balloon? And it just freaking dies. Maybe last militia camp just for funsies? Balloon is strong. King is watching me. Ceiling King watches you do naughty stuff. What if I scarecrowed the shit out of you guys? Oh, they didn't even turn around for it. That was a waste. Bear is in. The bear is up. The bear is bearing. healing pool. Fireworks. Garbage. I have a forge. So recycle that. Damage dealt by bears by 100%. Yeah. Cool looking balloon. Upgrade our gaze again. Look at that. It's now a really weird shape that's going to be very difficult for me not to include the middle thing. Alrighty. Let's swap that around. What else could I put in there? Research table. Let's healing pool these guys. $1,000 gold for self-improvement. I probably don't need it. 10 hours past bedtime. Seeing this game with no context makes me think this is what tripping on acid feels like. It might be. I don't know. I've never done. So the gaze, the premise of the game, right, is that each of these buildings are going to do something for me. The wheat field gives me wheat every 0.8 seconds. The sawmill gives me 1 wood every 0.8 seconds. So my stuff is slowly increasing down here. And then, for example, if I want to put down an Academy of Fire, I need 156 wood, 120 gold, 66 metal. And then I have to watch the barracks in order to recruit units. You see that little pie chart? And now I just got, boom, 2 more militia. Almost killed it. Sammy, you being mean. Yeah. So kind of on him. I need to get my forge in there, you guys, so I'm trying to clear some room so I can move some things around. So let's move that out. Forge in for the metal. I would like to get my Academy of Fire. Just a little bit more metal for that. Who are these guys? The fencers, the undead fencers. 500 health, 25 damage per second. Remember that too. So much damage on these spells you have. 220% extra damage. That's over 3 times the damage that it would normally have. Boss is coming up too. Second boss. Let's go banish. Oh, we have a problem here where we have 1 slot for a spell. So if we start getting spells that we can't duplicate, we do have another evasion, but I like chain lightning better. But for the sake of stacking, I'm gonna go evasion here. Ugh. I'm gonna go healing pool. And now, see, I waste that one because I can't stack that. So if I say fissure, it's gone. It's just out of here. Bummer. Empty space for what? Honestly, increasing the troop limit would be nice. And then we're gonna go ahead and banish everyone for crystals. Except for that guy, he's like, where do they go? What? Can you explain it again? I blinked. How much oil do we have? Plenty. And it's what, 10 oil to drop a bomb? 5 oil to drop a bomb. We can get upgrades for it. Increased damage dealt by 100%. I don't know how much damage. Oh, 23 damage per second? That's not that good. Can't be attacked though. And then increased balloons attack speed by 100%. That just would eat more oil. Academy of Fire can be in now. So we start recruiting some more units. Legendary spell. We have 3 last stands. Oh, shit. Oh, they're dead. I could last stand them or try to do something. They're just dead. You guys are toast. I'm sorry. That's my bad. I bunked up again. They almost finished too. They were so close. Trader. We got balloon bomber attack speed. Fuel pump production speed. I probably don't need that. Healing mages are pretty cool, but I just don't have the space. 250 flour that I could just immediately sell. Riders gain health. I don't have any riders. Increase unit limit. Yes. Iron mines. Mushroom groves. The thing with the mushroom grove is we'll be able to get upgrades for the mushroom guys that we're spawning, even if I don't put it down, which is not a bad idea. But a 40% chance of returning resources. I don't know if that would even work for the summoned dudes. So I'm gonna go 250 wheat, or flour rather, that will sell. And then the balloon attack speed. Come on, guys, dig. Dig, 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 dig. This one's gonna give us a spell. Something broke there. What was that? Maybe it's one of these rubble pieces. I'm not sure. Have not hit 100 spells cast yet, so I can't get my 12 fire mages. Unit limit would be nice to upgrade right now. And we only have 3 blueprints. We're really low on ore, because we're turning it into metal. Is that a problem? You can just eat it if you want. I like vegetables. Mordain. Peacekeeper. Should be casting our spells. We have too many of them. I don't know what this guy does and how worried I should be about him. Is he summoning more units? Is that what I was seeing? Oh, the bomber is just taking him out. Holy smokes. Ground fire. Heat him up. He's got weird health chunks in there. Blind him. We got 30% movement speed and attack speed buff for your units in an area. Get that on the bear. I really hope he doesn't just clear out my units when he gets to those health chunks, because that'll be very problematic. First health chunk. Purple. This probably summons enemies, I would assume. Yep, a lot of enemies that my bomber pretty much just wiped. Let's get some fire mages in there. Oh, bombers just doing it. I'm gonna last stand these guys, heal them up. I'm gonna scarecrow the zombies in the back. But that's kind of funny. I was healing the scarecrow so they couldn't kill it. The bomber he's pushing them off into the woods. This is weird, man. That's our 100 spells that we cast. 12 fire mages. Is that worth right now? I don't know if it's worth summoning 12 fire mages at the moment. It'd be funny. That'd do it. Why not? He might cast a spell that just kills everybody. I certainly hope he doesn't. I can't see what he's doing up there, but he's doing something. Fire mages, fire! Dude, you got messed up. Honestly, carried by the balloon bomber there. Carried heavily by the balloon bomber, and we are short on oil. Temporary goose riders. Damage dealt by spells plus 100%. I gotta go with the build. Sorry, goosies. I gotta stack my last stands. Another balloon bomber. White unicorns, we could definitely do that with the crystals that we're gaining. Don't really care about this at all. Recycle it, honestly. Ranged health, flying health, rider damage. That's the one that makes sense. Clicked on the wrong thing, my bad. Trash. Coundenari, Wyvern, Dread Guard, and Apparition. Prophecy. I need this artifact. I need this elite barracks. And cat heads. The cat heads are the ones that are bad, not the flame skull heads. The cat heads do 167 damage per second. Still might be better though than 5 moon faces and 3 jugs. Nah, we'll be fine. Cat heads. Denari. We're loading this up. But we're casting spells that will hopefully just annihilate everybody. Even more cat heads. Spells. This is risky. Your peasants recently attended a grand concert by Medusa, whose voice was enchanting enough to charm even the grumpiest goat. Unfortunately, her mesmerizing gaze had the inconvenient side effect of turning half the village into the very confused-looking garden decorations. Your counselor sighs deeply, shaking his head. They're excellent statues, Your Majesty, but our agricultural output will suffer tremendously. And do we really need this many decorative peasants? Other advisors urge immediate action before the kingdom becomes a tourist trap. Attempt to break the curse with magic, receive, let's see here, choose a legendary spell and receive 150 ore. Slay Medusa and weaponize her head, get 2 elite barracks, or negotiate peacefully with Medusa. Thanks, babe. Transmute all of your materials into oil and receive a legendary tile enchantment. Enchanter. Shoot. I don't mind all of the oil, since we do have and need oil, but no other resource. I would be done. I would have no more 1,600.
Trump goes into a negotiation with Medusa.
Do I want to go full Murica on this? I'm thinking maybe elite barracks. Legendary spell is not a bad choice either, and we're short on the ore. Think of how much oil that we get, chat. I'll put the legendary tile enchanter on the nearest state park to get even more oil. I'm gonna think about profits here. Oil for the bomber for the rest of my life. On the other hand, countless dead. Legendary spell and ore, fine. Save everyone. Mage energetically attempts a counterspell, successfully destroying the peasants, mistakenly animating several unrelated statues around the kingdom. Streets are flooded with confused historical figures and overly curious gargoyles demanding citizenship. It takes you some time to return the statues to their unanimated state, but in the process you learn a thing or two about ancient magic. Graveyard Golem. Have 40 units on the battlefield at once. Strength in numbers. Okay, cool. Got an achievement there. Born of countless corpses and excessive dark magic, the Graveyard Golem is a walking, occasionally sleeping testament to poor cemetery management. Known locally as the Wandering Graveyard, it emerges sporadically, shuffling aimlessly until it finds a comfortable napping spot. Though technically harmless while dormant, if you're able to ignore the giant undead creature napping nearby, it becomes violently destructive if disturbed. If awakened prematurely, it rampages uncontrollably, obliterating everything in its until peace returns. Your best bet might be to quietly tiptoe around it, but subtly rarely suits kings. 6 invincible wandering spirits will occupy your army until the boss is defeated. Yuck. That's why I got that achievement of having that many units on the battlefield at once. Health boost, or... do I have room for this? I do. Armageddon. And what else are we doing? What should we be focusing on right now? 2 of these things are missing. What was that? One of them was wood, I think. Was one of them wheat? I don't think we even need wheat. We are going to need wood, though. And then we can get the white unicorn field, but that's a lot of crystals. Do I need the crystals for anything else? Maybe not. Should probably get some more militia. Who's this big guy? Holy smokes. The Dread Guard? I don't think I've ever seen a Dread Guard before. 800 health, 17 damage per second. Seems so low for someone that's so big. He's not very strong. Look at our little ghost titties. Oh. We were once people. What should we put here? I have nothing. I have nothing to put there. A vineyard? Oh, hey, here we go. Sell all of our cabinets for denarii. And then move on to the wheat. Flour, I mean. Make that a sawmill, please. We have too many spells. I'm gonna put a scarecrow up front. Fireworks. There's the cat heads. We gotta take them out quick. Turn this to ice. Oh yeah, there we go. Blade them. 2 artifacts. Each spell has a 30% chance of being cast twice. Yes. Wine. I can start making cabinets. Nah. Moonshine barrel. Can you get rid of the pyre now? Yeah, I just don't need to really. I don't like need to get space. I can maybe sell the blueprint if it gives it back to me. Look at all my freaking fire mages. That's hilarious. Pull it in as many as you can, and we do not need that many fire mages out. Oh, you know what? We're so far beyond our unit limit that I just pulled them in for no reason. I guess to make sure they don't just die in some AoE attack or something like that would be good, but I forgot that I couldn't put anybody else out in place because of our unit limit currently. Just need more oil, honestly. That's our last cabinet. Now move on to this for gold. And we can get self-improvement. Oh shit. My bad. I always forget those guys. Get out of there. Get out of there. Armageddon them. Save yourself. Oh, I missed him. I fired and I missed. 3 of them still lived though. Champions. The champions of other people. More balloon bombers. Crystal Castle. Takes crystals. Only function when the building is active. Hydra Pond. We're not making meat. How do you get lots of building upgrades? By having... I mean, this guy, I can overload every single wave. I always take building upgrades every time I see it. On the prophecy. And then I overload it with all the other stuff. So we're just like swimming in so much stuff right now that I can't even deal with it all. More white unicorns? Maybe. I don't know. What are we stacking here? We're stacking evasions. And this guy, like I said, specifically has so much damage. 415% extra damage on our spells that overloading the waves is not even a big deal because I'm just immediately wiping them with spells. Bitter Coffee, thanks for the follow. Oh, should we get some unicorns? I won't be able to put them out for a long time. Because my unit limit, but I don't know. I hate this one. Oh, it's garbage. Forge is no longer working. I want to put the vineyard in. Worm Riders were super overpowered. I miss them. I need some more attacking offensive spells because it's the damage increase that we're using here. Wiped. Just wiped him. Do I need gold for anything anymore? That's maximum. That's maximum. Not really. I don't really need much of anything. Maybe a big well. And a tree. Need water for these simple spells. We're not making oil. Why? Because I'm out of water. Let's break this thing in the corner. I could just remove the pyre too. It doesn't really matter. I can remove water, demolish the pyre, and sell its blueprints, and then move that down, that up. You know what? You guys just stay on that one. You're gonna die anyway soon. Interesting looking gaze. Yeah, it's a weird one. You can see the upgrade tree for the gaze down here. Look at these big walkers. Wretch. Try to split the group here. Just crushing everyone, man. Even more white unicorns. 2 more white unicorns. Production limits for starter buildings. Sell clay, grapes, and crystals at the market is not a horrible idea, but we have so much wheat. Is that Patrick? Damage dealt by crystal creatures. Market trading speed. Honestly, I don't really need much of this. I'll take the wood, maybe. 6 sun faces. Those were moon faces, actually. 2 unicorns. Why? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Maybe even a wine. I think we actually have a winery. Do we have a winery? No, that's just chat whining. Got him. Not even putting out crystal creatures. I could. Brick factory, dragon hatchery. I have no flour. We sold it all. 4 random spells upon picking this up. Whatever. I hope they stacked. Looks like we got like 17 evasions. Whatever. Sure. Fine. Sure. And then I'm gonna go healing spell on some of these guys. My rune scouts all died and I won't be able to get them out because it takes up unit limit. So I literally need to clear out enough unit limit. Is mayonnaise a unit? I need to pull back. Even if I pulled back every single person that I possibly could, I would still have to delete certain units just to get down under 21 so that I could put the rune scouts out and then fill it back up to 21. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. Creators, King is watching. Please, fix this. We should not, they don't take up unit limit, but you have to have unit limit to put them out. It's just, it's nonsensical. Shit, what was that? Don't know. What is even the point? I know. We're not selling anything, so let's start selling that again. Excuse me. Ground fire, whatever. Can you put it down somewhere? Burn that ghost. My butt. Chain lightning. Done. Next. Ore. 18 wretches. 16 fallen horsemen. 18 more wretches. 7 cat heads. 7 more cat heads. 15 jugs. And a moon face with more jugs. Don't think it matters anymore. Hey, I get 2 dig guys out if I just pick this. A curious event unfolds in your royal graveyard. A zombie has risen, not to terrorize your subject, but to politely lodge a complaint. Food. Clutching a poorly written letter, he cheerfully explains to your bewildered court mage. My grave's too shallow. I keep waking up with rocks tickling my back. That's quite distracting from my eternal slumber, you see. The mage sighs, clearly out of his depth, and turns to you. Your counselor are torn between amusement and genuine concern. This could set a worrying precedent for undead customer service. I don't know this meme, chat. Do you know this meme? 10 permanent morale and King's statue. Production rate by 10%. Whoa. All zombies share one fate to die again. I'm gonna go morale for the damage on my spells. Damage dealt by balloons. Oh, I totally forgot we had a Tesla tower. I'm gonna go Town Denari. Balloons. Should we get the Tesla tower in there? With this much oil, we might as well, right? When this water breaks, I'll slip it in there. We have 4 last stands, man. King statue speeds up King's ability cooldown. It's not bad, we get more spells, but I need 300 ore. Shit, what was I gonna put there? I was literally like, I'm gonna definitely put blah there. What the hell was I gonna put there? Oh, the Tesla, yeah. My brain just went blank. I wouldn't actually mind putting a winery in there as well. Somewhere. Boss is coming up. Oh my god, the cat heads. Try to take them out. Freeze them all. Evasion. Evasion on my units when they get up there. What about these guys? Heal my units. And evade. All HP of troops increased by 20% or reroll for free. It's maybe a little bit too late for voodoo beads, but if you're thinking about every single choice, it's still pretty good. Damage dealt by spells plus 25%. Done. We're gonna have to start thinking about stacking here. I can't even take a legendary fireworks, unfortunately. I gotta take a second, or a fifth last stand. Oil and Teslas. Huts is a lobbyist confirmed. A winery. What is this? Hut's taking damage in Isaac? If I were to put the winery in, honestly, I don't need gold. I could take the market out and put the winery in. Because the winery is giving me more spell damage. Shame that we can't dig up these dig sites anymore, but until they fix their game, we can't. I want to put another unicorn field in there. We have a couple of unicorns on deck. That doesn't sound so bad. If and when we get wiped. Oh my, did you see the chain lightning just take out everybody? Did you see that? Holy smokes, Batman. No to any of that. Pumpkins, mushrooms. Go mushrooms just in case we get an upgrade for that. McNutty, 46 months. Welcome back, my friends. Domo, Mr. Domo, Mr. Domo. Hut's making beef stew for the first time. Put peas and carrots, but don't know about it. What do you put in your stews? Carrots, celery, beef. What else? I mean, you could put beans in it if you really wanted to, but how British are you? I can go for clay if I wanted to make my crystal mine. I could just go for more crystals, honestly. At this point in time. Scarecrow's not doing much right now. Potatoes, put potatoes in there for sure. What was a good choice? Some of these aren't that good, but aren't that bad. I don't know what to do with some of these spells. Shit, what was in the corner? What do we need? Nothing. Bunch of nothing. Do you mean vegan tomato soup? Not very British, Lamau. No spells. Let's see how well our army does. Pretty good. Who needs spells even? But now I didn't use spells, so I'm not going to be able to freaking. Unless I get stacks. Evasion is a stack. And none of those, so it's wasted. How many crystals do we have? A lot. Metal? I don't know. We don't need anything. I'm gonna maybe get my unicorn fields out. Just so many crystals. Then I need more crystals to make the unicorns. 56 per. And 50 crystals for that guy. I'm gonna replace my entire army with unicorns. Babe, I find the final boss in a minute. I timed this perfectly! Alright, we'll figure something out. Sammy, go bite her. Go bite her. I said to go bite you, and she looked at my food. She's like, I'll bite that. I'll bite that. I'll bite your food. Excuse me, chat. Do whatever you gotta do. Damage dealt by the Tesla Tower. Passively increased damage dealt in HP of ranged troops. So that's a lot of damage on our fire mages. Monument to the King's Gaze is super good for this weird-ass gaze that we have going on, but it's too little too late. It's also too little too late for Worm Riders. Riders on the storm. We have so many mages that, like, we have too many mages. Samantha. I told you to go bite Mom and you did nothing. You sat there. I don't think you have my back. Hopefully this boss is easy. I'm maxed out on my troops. We have 17 militia just waiting to go. 6 fire mages, 9 unicorns. 3 French hens. Look at this guy. Graveyard Golem. That's not what I expected when they said Graveyard Golem. I imagine like an amalgam of bones. This is literally a walking graveyard. He's probably going to summon a bunch of units. Let's do some evasion. Some incineration. Good damage. He does 275 damage. He's probably one-shotting people. See what he does here with this. Is that just an AoE? Nope. Nope. He summons a lot of units. I figured. Chain lightning that. I'm going to turn him into ice for this next wave and hopefully just get through it. Alright. That's next phase. I'm going to last stand my units. Once again, chain lightning. I'm going to weakness on him. I'm going to evade on my units again. I'm going to last stand them. We used up all of our oil, unfortunately. More evasion. More last standing. And he's going down. He's going down hard. And that's what happens when you stack spells and have 437% extra spell damage. It's over. Spellus is good. I really didn't think he was going to be that good. I think he's easily one of the strongest kings. When you can make that many spells and just wipe waves instantly. Spelled his doom, haha. Upgrade my troop limit again. Increase spell damage by 10%. Or should I try to go for this extra advisor slot? Or this extra 3 slots for spells is super good. Choose an artifact at the start of the run. That's not bad either. Oh, we got something. Rewards available. We're doing what? Oh, there it is. 40 units on the battlefield at once. We got an extra crystal. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. Red's done. We can go here. HP of troops by 5% or damage dealt by troops by 5%. It's just so expensive for such a small little, like, boop. A real troop limit, I guess. Another troop limit. Why not? Go all in the troop limit. Alrighty, guys. VOD watchers, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one.